Okay.
All right, and then your line of action is your butt, your hips are going back.
Okay.
So you're putting that weight here on your heels.
Okay.
Instead of if I just bend my knees, then I
That
start
is
to come
exactly right there
forward.
what I do.
So you want to imagine, say there's a
Videoing
rope,
this so we can have it.
say there's a rope around your waist and a rope around your knees.
Okay.
Okay, the rope around the waist is pulling you this way, the rope around your knees is pulling you this way.
Okay.
So I'm sitting back,
Okay.
get to the box, I can wiggle my toes, so my weight's on the heels, and then keeping my chest, shoulders up, I stand back up.
Okay.
And then I go down, and then I stand back up. Okay, so
You
that's
make it
gonna
look so easy.
load the quads, hamstrings, and glutes,
Okay.
and it's gonna take the pressure off of the knees.
It's knees, calves.
Yes.
Yeah.
There could be some uncomfortableness still in me,
Yeah.
just because if things are tight.
Yeah.
And you can adjust, how high, if you have
Okay.
something at home, a chair or something, just to the point where you sit and you don't feel that. And then after you do that for a while, try going a little bit lower, try going a little bit lower, and then ideally, as time goes on,
Okay.
if you can do that. But this is a good starting point.
Okay.
Okay, so have her sit down and let's assess.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Right spot.
yeah. So
Okay, so you
feet
send
are
out a
gonna
little
be
bit?
out just a little bit wider. So you want them just about shoulder width, a little bit wider.
Okay.
There you go.
And you said point them out a little bit?
Point them out a little bit because you want your knees to kind of track the same direction as your toes. So
Okay.
you're kind of pushing out a little
Doesn't seem
bit.
like there should be some detail.
Yeah.
I know. I break the squat down and people are like, wait a minute.
No, I
it's-
mean, but no, it's good.
Okay. And then from there, so it's hips are going back, weight's gonna stay
Like that.
like that. Yep.
There.
And then coming up, you want to keep the weight in the heels, keep the shoulders up, and then press back.
There you go. Oh, yep, sit right back into it. So you're sitting in, so you're hinging at your hips first.
Yes, the hips go, the first thing is
Stick your
hips
butt
go
out.
back, and then you start to drop, and then you come up.
Yep, so do a couple more. So hinge first, hips, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Mind you, is that right?
Yes. Yep. Good. So relax.
How does that feel? Does it feel better?
Yeah, I mean, I can feel a tiny bit, but
Well-
I would say there might be some tightness there,
that's okay.
as just from everything being tight. But as you work that range of motion, you're going to strengthen all those muscles, and it's going to relieve
I feel
that
it in my stomach too.
relieve that tension. Yes. So you're going to feel it in your core.
So then that means I did it
Yeah.
right.
So what's happening that as you go down, all right, you're keeping the shoulders up. So you're working that core staying tight, that low back staying tight, and then you come up.
Pushing it.
Yeah.
And when you're at home, you can do the higher box.
Yeah,
the
like
higher,
I said, it doesn't have to be that low. You
Yeah.
want something comfortable where.
'Cause that would even be
you're
too
keeping the
low
weight
for
on the
me.
heels,
Oh, okay.
You're able to keep the chest up. Because what we don't want to see is everything is good here, and then I collapse down there, and then I lose. And I
Okay.
lose
Core
all the
stability.
stability from my core.
Okay. Well, I could definitely feel the difference, so that helps.
Oh,
Yeah.
And once you start doing it right, it's a big difference. And I don't know what your reps are or anything, but I would start with something, about that high, maybe a little bit higher, and just be careful rep-wise, because it feels good. You can move without pain, and then you do 100 of them.
Oh,
We don't do 100.
Okay. And then you can't walk for.
No,
because
we don't
it's
do
like,
100s.
Oh, that's the first time I've actually used those muscles in the correct way.
Yeah, we do 20
There's a lot of
maybe.
people in here all the time. We'll get them squatted, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I have no knee pain. That feels great."
And they just keep
all right,
going,
and then,
yeah.
Then we'll just get going, and then like, my quad. It's like,
Yeah.
you've never went through the correct range of motion there.
Right.
So those muscles,
I actually like the feeling of muscle soreness.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
the joint soreness.
And this-
pain that bothers me. Muscle soreness, I'm like, yes,
Yeah,
I
muscle
did
soreness
something.
is good.
Yeah.
And that will actually help because I watched your hips hinge first versus,
And another thing, if we have trouble, you did it fine, but some people, it's hard to register. Like they think a squat is bend the knees when
Yes.
it's push the hips back. Think of, you have groceries and you're shutting your car door.
Yeah.
Shutting your car door.
Stick your booty out.
Yeah.
And then you sit back. And then also the key, the feet stay flat, so you're not rocking up on your toes, and then you're thinking weight centered in the heels.
And your form is more important than the depth at this point. So you want to make sure that you don't go as low.
Because I felt like getting up was harder than
Yeah.
sitting down.
Getting up is
For
definitely
sure.
hard.
Yeah, that's the work. That's where the work is.
So in
Yeah.
the box too.
See, okay, there you go.
You're doing it
box,
good.
We go from so our muscles are engaged, and then they're disengaged, and then you got to re-engage, so it's going to be tighter.
Right,
So
like
without,
elevate
so
my
without the
stomach to get
box,
up. Okay.
everything is going to be engaged the whole time.
Okay.
So it'll actually be a touch easier.
Okay.
But that's just a good way as we're starting, so you don't get, and then just kind of collapse if you get tired or anything
Got it.
like that. That's
All right.
just kind of a safety net, basically.
Perfect.
And
Good
then
job,
you can
Matthew.
start higher, you can go lower, you know, or you can be like, okay,
This feels good.
I think I'm ready. Wait for no box, and then everything's the same. Hips go back, weight on the heels, keep the shoulders up,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then move through it like that.